La 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 la. She's a small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. La 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 la. She's fantastic, made of plastic, microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
They're 30 minutes late. What time did you tell the other club members to be here, Reggie?
I stuck a note in their school lockers that said 4 o'clock sharp.
Did you say today?
I knew I forgot something.
Right. Well, at least read the minutes of the last meeting, Vicky.
The last meeting started at 4:03 and broke up at 4:04 when the president said, "Let's collect dues."
Well, I've got to be going. What's the rush? I had to stop by our pharmacy to pick up a prescription for my mother. She's pregnant. She's going to have a baby.
You're kidding.
Well, it's either that or she swallowed a basketball. You do know all that stuff our babies are made, don't you?
Of course I do. Except for a few minor details.
Such as what?
If I knew, they wouldn't be minor.
I know how babies are made.
You do, Vicky?
Yes, first a bee stings the father, then the bee stings the mother, then they call in a stork who delivers the baby.
Say what? Vicky, who told you a dumb story like that?
Your father.
Dad?
You don't think your father really believes that stuff, do you?
Of course not. But if he does, he's in a lot of trouble. I think I better have a talk with him and check it out.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Harriet. Bye, Harriet.
I'll be back. Boy, I can sure clear a room. What are you doing, Vicky? We were talking about making babies. You mean like when a mommy gets, you know, pregnant?
My father might hear us. I'm not supposed to say that word, let alone talk about it.
Talking is not the way you get pregnant.
How do you get that way?
First a bee stings the father, then the bee stings the mother, then they call in a stork who delivers the baby.
A bee, huh? Oh, I like that a lot better. A girl at school told me that a girl could get pregnant from kissing a boy.
Wrong. Jamie's mother kisses his father all the time, and she doesn't look like she swallowed a basketball.
Okay, through the hole, pick up the thread, pull it through. You got the idea, Vicky?
Got the idea.
Here, you give it a try. It takes a lot of practice to get the hang of it.
It takes a lot of practice.
Vicky, nobody likes to show off robots.
Hi, honey.
Hi, Hen. Got a kiss?
Mm-hmm.
You can't get pregnant that way.
Has she been watching Dr. Ruth on cable TV?
Oh, who knows where she picks things up. How was your day, honey?
Terrible. I even stopped to look at a house for sale on the other side of town.
Well, why would we want to live way over there?
Because Brandon Brindle lives way over here. Oh, honey, ever since he became head of our department, he's been insufferable. And cheap. He stuck me for lunch again today. Honey, he's the guy who invented going to the restroom when the check arrives.
Oh, Ted, I'm dyeing clothes in there.
I calculate it's because Honey's no smarter now than he was before.
Thanks, Vicky. Go to your cabinet.
Go to my cabinet, go to my cabinet. You always say that when you can't think of something better.
I think our robot needs a little slap on her plastic tush.
Good afternoon.
Hi, Brandon. Come in.
This is not going to be a pleasant social visit.
We know.
What's wrong, Brandon?
My wife Bonnie and I are very, very, very upset with you. I'm referring to what your Vicky told our sweet, innocent little Harriet
What did Vicky tell Harriet?
about about sex.
Well, Brandon, if you're spelling that for me, I already know about it.
What exactly did Vicky tell her, Brandon?
About having babies. Oh. Vicky told Harriet that a woman gets pregnant from being stung by a bee.
You mean that's not the way it happens?
Ted. Brandon, I can't imagine where Vicky would have gotten a strange idea like that. What, can you, Ted?
Beats me.
Well, Vicky obviously learned it from somebody around here. Now, the question is just what do you propose that I do about Harriet?
Well, I guess you'd start by keeping her away from bees.
That's not funny. My little Harriet is only 8 years old, and now because of your daughter, I'm going to have to talk to her about sex. I don't even talk to my wife about it. We leave notes for each other in the bathroom mirror.
Ted, do you think Vicky could have picked up that bee story from Jamie?
Well, it's close. She picked it up from Jamie's father.
You told her that?
Oh, I got it straight from a pregnant parrot.
Come on, Ted. Why would you program Vicky with a ridiculous story like that?
Well, honey, she's supposed to be a 10-year-old kid, you know. I figured she should know something about the subject. And when I was 10, that's what I thought.
Hi.
Hi, Ann.
Dad, we have to talk. Would you mind if we went into the living room, Mom? It's kind of man-to-man stuff.
No, dear. You go right ahead.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom.
This won't take long, Dad.
Got all the time you need, Jamie. What's on your mind?
Well, this is kind of hard for me, but I'd like to talk to you about how babies are made.
Jamie, that's nothing to be embarrassed about.
I'm not. I meant you. Dad, how do they make babies?
How? Well, with the...
You know, don't you?
Of course I know.
So tell me.
All right. I guess it's time, Jamie. Jamie, you see, a man and a woman, what they do is they talk it over. And then the bee stings the man, the bee stings the woman, then they have a baby. I think I hear your mother calling. It's been really nice having this talk with you, Jamie.
Amazing. If that's what he really thinks, then how in the heck did they ever have me?
What was that all about?
S-E-X.
What did you tell him?
Oh, well, I told him the same thing I told Vicky.
Oh, Ted, you didn't.
Well, he caught me off guard. It was so sudden, I didn't know what else to say.
Honey, you can't let him go around thinking that. You know what will happen?
What?
He'll grow up to be like his father. You really got to tell him the truth.
Yeah, but how much of the truth?
Well, why don't you go by the library and pick up one of those books that they use for children to help explain it all?
That's a good idea. That's what I'll do.
You might even pick up a few pointers yourself.
I can't get over it. My dad must really believe that story about the bees. It's embarrassing.
Are you sure he wasn't just kidding you?
No, my dad doesn't have much humor.
Well, these days, people age fast. Maybe his mind is going and he forgot.
Someday I've got to tell him the real facts of life. But the problem is, will he believe an 11-year-old kid?
Hey, I've got an idea. They've got these books that tell you all about things like that.
You mean Playboy and Penthouse?
No, the kind of books that parents get from the library to show their kids.
Did you ever see one?
I didn't have to. I've got an older brother with a big mouth.
Hey, I've got an idea too. Yeah, I bet it'll work.
What's that?
Well, you see, since my dad programmed Vicky with the wrong facts of life, I could program her with the right facts of life so she can tell him.
What do you mean, program Vicky?
Oh, I mean, she's into all that computer stuff. You could even say she's got microchips for a brain.
Well, your idea's worth a try. Your dad sure can go through life this way.
Yeah. I gotta make him understand that if you step on a bee, the only thing that swells up is your foot.
Hi, Hen. Oh, I was just writing a letter to you folks. Is there anything you want me to say?
Yeah. Tell them not to worry.
About what?
That I'm going to strangle Brandon Brindle, but no jury on earth would convict me.
Obviously, a mercy killing. What did he do now?
He moved me out of my nice, big, comfortable office into one about the size of a filing cabinet. It doesn't even have a window, just a crack in the wall with a green thing growing out of it.
Well, why would he do that?
Well, isn't it obvious? To get back at me for what Vicky said to Harriet about sex.
Oh, honey, I'm sure it's just temporary. Oh, well, by the way, did you get a chance to look into that book that we talked about yesterday for Jamie?
Yeah. Honey, I had no idea the library had so many books about how to tell a kid the facts of life. They even have one where things pop out at you. You ever come face to face with a cross-eyed chromosome in 3D? It scared me. I screamed out loud. They asked me to leave the library.
Oh, honey, Jamie's in his room now. Why don't you go have that talk with him?
I'll do it tomorrow. First things first. I'm going to write that idiot Brindle a letter and let him know what I really think about him. I want to do it while I'm still hot.
Ted, is that wise?
No, but it's so satisfying. Okay, how does this sound? May all the cholesterol in your veins find a home in your fat head.
Oh, how are the socks coming, Vicky?
I finished one already.
Oh, good. Let me see it. Oh, Vicky, these socks were supposed to be for Ted, not Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
What's this?
It's a sock that Vicky made for you.
Oh, looks like a turtleneck sweater for a snake.
Why didn't you give it to Brandon?
Oh, honey. You know that letter I wrote to Brandon yesterday?
Yeah?
Well, this morning I dropped it off in the corner mailbox.
I was hoping you wouldn't.
I wish I hadn't. After I got to work, I found out why Brandon moved me into that closet.
Why?
The company president is having my office redecorated as a surprise for my 5th anniversary with the firm.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I could kick myself.
Oh, I could help you.
I could help both of you.
My only hope is that the mailman hasn't picked up the mail yet from that corner mailbox.
Oh, well, Ted, maybe we should call the post office and find out what their pickup schedule is. Maybe you lucked out.
I wish I could get that letter from the box, but fast.
Get that letter from the box, but fast.
I don't think it'll work, honey. Once you mail a letter, they don't give it back. They deliver it.
Well, at least it gives you a 50-50 chance.
What do you mean?
You know the Postal Service. Either they deliver it or they lose it.
Hope they keep their record intact.
Ted, why don't you apologize to Brandon in advance, and then he'll forgive you?
Are you kidding? He still hasn't forgiven his baby doctor for slapping his face by mistake. Oh, no. That's probably Brindle now. All right. I stand behind everything I said in that letter. In fact, you ought to thank me for some of the things I left out.
You said get the letter from the mailbox?
Oh, no, that's not what I meant, Vicky.
Now you tell me.
Vicky, come here. Let me look at the schedule. Ted, they picked up the mail this morning.
Oh, no, well, I better take this back before they pick me up. Here, Vicky, give it to me. Oh! This is heavy.
Ted! Oh, Ted! Open your eyes, Vicky. Good morning. Good morning. Come on out. We got work to do. But first, clean up my room and make my bed. No. Vicky, a robot doesn't say no. It does when your mother tells it to say no. Great. Well, there's something else you can do for me. You see, it's Saturday, so my dad's home this morning. And I'm going to tell you the real facts of life, and you're going to tell them to him. I already know them. The bee stings the man, and then the bee stings...
That stuff's for kindergarten. Or my father. Forget all that. Now listen carefully. This is really going to open your circuits.
We got our morning mail. Dum-da-dum-dum. You know what that means?
Letter from Jack Webb?
No. Means that Brendel got his mail, too. My letter was probably in it.
Do you think he'd believe April Fool a little early? I get it. Oh, hi, Brandon. How are you?
Angry! Yeah, furious! I am so teed off, I could kill!
Ted, it's for you.
Morning, Brandon.
This letter that I just got is the vilest, the most contemptible, vicious piece of character assassination I've ever read.
I know, Brandon, but...
The person who wrote this should be horsewhipped.
Brandon, I think the person who wrote the letter feels just terrible about it.
I doubt it. No, to give you some idea of the mentality of this sleazeball, he didn't even have the nerve to sign it.
I know, Brandon, but... What?
See for yourself.
Honey, the sleazeball didn't sign it.
Obviously a lucky sleazeball.
Yeah.
I can't show this letter to my wife. She puts me on such a pedestal, you know.
I'm sure.
Normally, we share everything. We never hide anything from each other. Of course, we get undressed in the dark.
Brandon, why are you showing this letter to Ted?
Well, he knows everybody at work. Can you think of anybody who hates me?
Oh, Brandon, I think most of the people at work think of you the same way I do.
Gosh, Ted, that's awful nice to hear.
Yeah. Listen, Brandon, why don't you let me get rid of that nasty letter? I mean, we don't want Bonnie to see this even by accident, do we?
That's a good idea. Ted, I always knew you were a real friend.
Oh.
No matter what Bonnie says. Well, I better be going. Bye.
Now, are you sure you got everything I told you, Vicky?
All the information is in my memory bank.
Good. Now go into the kitchen and tell my dad you want to talk to him. And don't take no for an answer.
Well, honey, I hope you learned your lesson about poison pen letters.
Oh, I sure have. Never signed them. I guess I was so upset I forgot to.
I have to have a talk with you.
Yeah, well, not now, Vicky, after I'm finished eating.
Now.
Vicky! Vicky!
Hey, what are you doing?
Vicky!
We have to have a man-to-man talk.
Vicky, would you be careful? My arm doesn't screw off like yours does. All right, Vicky. What do you want?
You have to learn the real facts of life. Your bee story is for the birds.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, this is the way it really happens. And that's not all.
No, that's enough, Vicky. See, that's an awful lot to absorb at one time.
There's a lot more where it came from.
Not when I get through with your memory bank. No doubt you heard that from Jamie.
No doubt.
Ted, what was that all about with Vicky?
Oh, nothing.
Well, why didn't you go have that talk with Jamie?
Oh, it's not necessary, honey. He's set for life.
I'll get it, Dad! Hi, Jamie. Bye, Harriet.
What do you want, Harriet? I have to talk to Vicky. It's very important.
Oh, okay.
Vicky, door. I think you ought to know that my father told me the real facts about babies. Have to do with salmon swimming upstream to lay eggs.
Forget it. I'm set for life.
She's a small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere. She's a small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. La 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 la. She's fantastic, made of plastic, microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Jamie. How was school?
There's got to be more to life than school. Man cannot live by education alone.
Well, why don't you get a little playtime in until dinner?
Who is? I wish I had a brother. I'd even settle for a sister.
Well, maybe one of these days you'll have one.
That's what you keep saying. But I don't think you're really working on it.
Oh, honey, would you get that?
Hi, Jamie. Hi, Harriet.
Jamie, that was rude. That's no way to treat your neighbor.
I'm sorry, Mom, but she deserves it. Harriet's a pill and she's nosy. What a waste of womanhood.
Oh, well, there's your father. You can ask him to play with you. Hi, honey.
Hi, Dad.
Hi.
Uh-oh. I don't think I'll ask Dad to play with me.
I don't think I will either. What happened, Ted?
Well, I told you I was working on that special project at the lab.
Oh, the one you've been working on all those nights?
I didn't even tell my boss about it. Anyway, I decided it was in good enough shape to show it to him today. He wouldn't even discuss it.
Well, what is it? Why wouldn't he discuss it with you?
This.
It's a doll. A great big doll. Gee, Dad, a grown man playing with a doll at work?
Ted, I don't understand. Your company makes electronic gadgets. Those robots that weld cars and fill bottles and stick labels on cans.
That's right.
Well, then why would he be interested in a doll?
Joni, honey, this is not just a doll. It's an experimental VICI.
Give that to me in English.
VICI, that means Voice Input Child Identicant. It means it can be controlled by voice command. It's a computerized robot. And honey, this could be invaluable to society. Like it could teach in the schools or in the hospitals to help in therapy for speech-impaired or handicapped children. There are hundreds of practical uses for it.
Ted, it's a fabulous idea if you can do it.
You know something, Dad?
Yeah, what's that, Jamie?
You better stand back when a doll this size cries and wets.
Honey, this is just too important to give up. Now, I know it would be a big inconvenience, but would you mind if I worked on it?
At home?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
I mean, no, I don't mind.
Oh, yeah, great. Great.
In fact, I'd be relieved if you were here at home. I'd know what kind of doll you were working on nights.
Okay, here we go. Blink eyes. That's great. That's great. Wiggle nose. Now for the final touch. Respond to voice command. Open your eyes and stand up. Well, if I do say so myself, you are fantastic.
I'm fantastic.
Joni.
Dinner isn't ready yet.
Dinner?
That thing we do every night at the table that gets all the dishes dirty?
Oh, yeah. Well, listen, honey, I'm much too excited to eat. Now, after all these weeks of patiently waiting, I'd like you both to meet Vicky.
Vicky?
Oh, yeah, my voice input child identicant. VICI, I pronounce it Vicky.
Vicky? That's cute.
Come in here, Vicky. Say hello to my family.
Hello to my family.
Oh, Ted, are you putting us on? That's a real kid, right?
No, it's a robot.
Oh, Ted, that's incredible. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Oh, yeah. Get a load of this. What time is it, Vicky?
When you hear the tone, the time will be 5:43 and 20 seconds.
Man, that's wild. Looks like a real girl, Dad. And it feels like a girl.
Oh, yeah, it's a new synthetic material they use for artificial limbs. Just like real skin. Huh?
And it smells like a girl.
Well, I used some of Mom's perfume. Do you like the way I dressed her, Joni? Oh, and that's real human hair. Do you like it, Joni? I mean, would you rather have a redhead?
No, that's all right. Please, put it back.
So how do you like it?
Ted, I'm lost for words. It's suddenly like having another child in the house.
Yeah, only this time I gave birth. Honey, the real question is, can it be programmed to have human values and emotions? Or even human faults? What a challenge, huh?
Dad, what do we say to her? Do we have to wind her up with a key or something?
No. It's activated by the light. You see, its eyes here are solar cells, and its brain is a data flow system using wafer-scale integration with the data pads hooked into a self-organizing systolic array processor.
That makes sense. Ted, how do we treat her?
Like it was a real child. It responds to any voice command, and I programmed it to know everything and to be able to do everything that a human 10-year-old can do. Well, at least it's supposed to. You have to remember that it's still in the experimental stage.
I'm pleased to meet you. I'm Jamie. I'm pleased to meet you. I'm Vicky. Shake hands. Wow. Wow.
Can be used as a tape recorder, too.
Dad, can I keep Vicky in the cabinet with my other toys?
Oh, sure, I guess so.
Oh, Ted, you can't keep a child in a cabinet.
Honey, it's not a child. It's an it. It's a machine. It's an android. Here, look. See? It's an electronic device.
She's got wires inside instead of gizzards.
Joan, you have to keep remembering that it's not real.
It won't be easy.
Boy, this is a blast. I've got my own robot. That way, Vicky.
Now, Jamie, it's not perfected yet. You see what I mean? You gotta watch it every minute.
Vicky, are you okay?
Oh, bumping into the door must have affected the voice mode. Now I'm gonna have to take it all apart and examine the voice circuits.
I can fix it, Dad. I'm okay. Like I fixed the stereo.
Now, I don't want it out of the house, all right? And remember, Harriet's father works at my company, too, so not a word to her about this. I mean, this is what we call top secret, right?
Right. The toppest.
Okay.
Hi, Vicky. Open your eyes. It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
We have to get up early because we've got work to do.
Work to do.
Come on out. That's my dirty shirt and socks over there. Pick them up and throw them in that laundry basket. And then I'll show you how to make my bed here. I think I've died and gone to heaven. It's my mom and dad's anniversary today. They've been married 11 years. You know what marriage is?
Yes, men and women get married and they have babies.
Right. Listen, did my dad happen to program you about how they do that?
I do not have that information.
I can't get it out of him either. Anyway, we're gonna surprise them and serve them breakfast in bed. But first I have to get dressed. Oh, I know you're a robot, but you're a girl one. And I don't even let my mom see me in my underwear. Would you please turn your head?
Turn my head.
Hey, you learn fast. We're gonna make my folks some eggs. You know what they are?
They're in my memory bank, but I've never seen them.
Well, this is an egg, see? And you have to be careful that you don't do that. They're very delicate.
Delicate.
Here, wipe your hands and give it back. Hi. What do you want, Harriet? Who's the new little girl in your house? Little girl? What little girl? The one that got here yesterday. The weird one.
You said to give it back.
There she is. Oh, you mean this weird little girl. Yeah. I'm Harriet. Who are you?
I'm Vicky.
Would you believe Vicky here's my sister and she just arrived?
No way. It takes 9 months to have a sister.
Well, the truth is, Vicky's my cousin. Yeah, and she's leaving today. Boy, that was close. You're not supposed to be here. So if anyone happens to see you and ask you...
I'll tell them I'm not here.
No, you say you're my cousin. Got it?
I'm your cousin. Got it?
I really like you, Vicky. You're funny.
Funny, you like me?
Yeah, but you're too serious. You gotta lighten up, kid. Don't you ever smile?
I'm not programmed to smile.
Well, then I'll program you to. This is a smile. Got it?
Got it.
It needs work. I'll get my folks a grapefruit, and you can take all the stuff to them, okay?
Okay.
It's the first door in the hall on the left. Go in and say, "Good morning, happy anniversary from Jamie and me," and give it to them.
Good morning. Happy anniversary from Jamie and me, and give it to them.
Right, but first I better put some water on for the coffee. It's empty. I'll have to wait till Dad gets up. These bottles are too heavy for me to lift. Okay, get going. Move it, Vicky.
Move it.
Holy cow!
You said to move it.
Put it down! Jeez, you're strong.
I'm a mechanical device.
Wow.
Wow.
Good morning. Happy anniversary, honey. I said happy anniversary.
Anniversary. Great. Who got married?
Oh, we did. Oh, Ted, you've got to get your mind off your work once in a while.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, honey. Happy anniversary. And thanks for putting up with all this inconvenience.
That's it? That's all I get for 11 years and all this inconvenience?
Well, that was just a sample. Would you like to see the entire line?
Good morning.
I got to program her for better timing.
And to knock before entering. What's all this?
Happy anniversary from Jamie and me, and to give this to you.
Jamie, get in here.
You really did it to me, Vicky. I've been in so much trouble lately, I'll never get out of this room. One more goof and I'll be getting married and raising a family right in here.
For your anniversary, I'll serve you breakfast in bed.
Thanks a lot. Hey, wait a minute. Mom and Dad's anniversary. If I get them a nice present, maybe they won't be mad at me. Yeah, great idea. I'll go to the store and get them a present.
They said to go to your room.
Yes, but they didn't say to stay here. So don't give me any back talk. Just remember who's boss here. Me, the Big J. You've got a lot to learn about life, Vicky. You see, in a case like this, you just gotta sneak out.
Sneak out.
My dad sleeps late on Saturdays, so I'll be back before they get up. Get in your cabinet. See ya.
See ya.
I'm sure your parents will like this. That'll be $4.21 with the tax. I'll gift wrap it for you.
Thanks.
Sorry, kids, we gotta take the display down now. You take the clown. I'll take this one. Gee, it smells nice.
Oh, no.
Here's your gift, young man, and your change.
Thanks.
Let's grab a cup of coffee and then we'll finish up.
Vicky, if you can hear me, come to the door and answer me.
I can hear you.
Listen, we've got a real problem.
My computers are capable of solving problems.
Well, stick this one in your computer. You're locked in this room. How do you get out? What's your answer, Vicky?
That's a real problem.
What a dumb robot.
I'm not a dumb robot. I will solve the problem.
Wow!
Wow.
Let's get out of here.
Hold it right there. Why did you take Vicky out of the house?
He's the boss, the big J. We went to the store.
Oh, hello. Hi, Harriet.
Can Vicky come out and play?
Vicky?
Jamie's cousin?
Oh, Jamie's cousin, right. Yeah. No, Harriet. She can't come out just now.
I told my daddy about her.
Oh, what did you tell him?
Wouldn't you like to know?
All right. How did Harriet know about Vicky?
She was snooping around this morning, and I couldn't help it.
So you told her that Vicky was your cousin?
It takes 9 months to have a sister.
I did not program that in. Well, you're just going to have to be more careful, Jamie. All right, now, was anybody at the store suspicious of Vicky? I mean, was there any problem?
No problem. I broke the door down.
What?
Happy anniversary, Dad and Mom. That's why I went out to buy this for you, even though I knew it'd kill me and I was risking my life, but I didn't care because I love you so much.
It was very sweet of you, Jamie. Thank you.
Come on, Vicky.
Well, we can't very well punish him now.
Listen, Vicky, I've had enough of you for one day. You've been a bad robot.
You said you liked me.
Well, I did this morning. And don't look at me like that. Why'd she have to follow me? I wonder if it's my fault that she did. Maybe I'm being too tough on her. Vicky, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You can come out if you want. I can see I'm going to have nothing but trouble with you.
Trouble.
She's a small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere. She's a small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. La 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 la. She's fantastic, made of plastic, microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
Now, honey, you almost ready? I mean, we can't be late to this thing,
Yeah,
you know?
I just wanted to straighten up before Jamie's sitter got here.
Honey, this sitter is 15. Teenagers aren't into neatness.
But I am, and I'm no teenager.
Thank goodness. I prefer dealing with an old, established firm.
Firm I like. Old gets you a month of TV dinners.
Oh. How about mature?
How about sleeping on the couch?
Mom, Dad, you know that squeak Vicky had in her neck? Well, I fixed it. Watch. Go ahead, Vicky, do it.
Oh, Jamie, I wish you wouldn't do that.
Why?
Well, it must hurt her.
Joni, honey, a robot can't hurt. And you've got to stop thinking of her as a real child.
I'll try, but it's not easy.
Oh, okay, Vicky, go to your cabinet.
Go to my cabinet.
Do we really have to keep her in that box? It's so dark in there. Okay, I'll try harder. Oh, here, I'll get it.
Well, yeah, here. I'll get the door.
Hello? Oh, hi, Mrs. Davis.
Where are you going tonight, Dad?
Oh, we're going to a really dull reception that my boss is giving to announce our latest product at United Robotronics.
What is it?
Well, it's a car door tester for assembly lines. You see, it's a robot arm that opens and closes a car door 3,000 times every hour.
Wow. That must be tough on the guy who has to get in and out of the car.
Yeah, well, he hasn't complained yet. It's a joke, Jamie. You can, here, take these. I got important things to do. I gotta do my tie and stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry, too. Well, I hope she feels better soon. Okay, bye-bye. Problem, Ted. Mrs. Davis's daughter suddenly took ill, and now she can't sit for us tonight.
Good, we lucked out.
Oh, no, honey, this is too important. You have to go. I'll just stay home with Jamie.
You don't have to, Mom. I know someone who'll sit with me for only 75 cents an hour.
Well, who's that?
Me.
Sorry, Jamie, you're only 10 years old.
Yeah, but being in this family ages me fast.
Honey, it's just that we feel that you're a little young to stay all by yourself.
I'm old enough. I've even got a hair on my upper lip.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about it when you've got a hair on your chest to match it.
Why can't I be alone? What do you think I'm gonna do? Dye my hair green? Cook my goldfish in the microwave?
Those thoughts never crossed our minds.
Until now.
You just don't trust me.
Oh, honey, it's not a matter of trust.
Gee, I'm not a baby. Besides, I wouldn't be alone. I've got Vicky.
Look, Jamie, you might be ready to stay alone, but we're just not ready to let you.
That proves it. You don't trust me.
I think we hurt his feelings.
Yeah, I guess there has to be a first time, but leaving a 10-year-old alone really worries me. I mean, who knows what could happen?
Well, Jamie's pretty responsible.
I was talking about Vicky.
Ted.
Actually, you know, honey, Jamie doesn't have to be alone. I could program Vicky to be his sitter, and he doesn't even have to know.
Well, can you do that?
Well, sure. You know, and it'd be a real good test for her. What do you say?
Well, okay. There's still one thing that bothers me.
What's that?
I keep thinking about that goldfish in the microwave.
Okay, honey, we're gonna be there just on time. Jamie, get in here. Vicky? Oh, Vicky. I want you to listen very carefully to what I tell Jamie and make sure that he does it. Got it?
Got it.
I hope we're doing the right thing, Ted.
Honey, I'm positive.
What is it?
We're leaving now, honey.
Who's sitting for me?
Well, we decided you were right. You're old enough to be on your own.
Yeah? All right.
But there are a few ground rules. First, don't open the door for anybody, no matter what they say.
I won't.
And you must be in bed by 9 o'clock.
9? How about 10?
9.
How about 9:30?
How about 8:30?
I'll settle for 9. Boy, you guys negotiate like the Russians.
Oh, we're worse. We're parents.
And be careful with Vicky. I don't want anything to happen to her. She's not perfected yet. Okay?
I'm not perfected yet.
She'll be safe with me, Dad.
Oh, and you must do your homework before you watch television?
All right, you got all that?
Got it.
Got it.
Okay. All right, good night, kids. Be good.
Good night.
See you later.
Oh, I didn't kiss Vicky goodnight.
Joan, you don't do that to a robot.
You didn't kiss Vicky goodnight.
See, you hurt her feelings.
Well, would you just kiss her so we can get out of here, honey? All right, Jamie, the number of the restaurant is right by the phone in case you need us.
I won't, Dad. Everything's cool.
All right.
Everything's cool.
What's keeping you, Ted?
Nothing. Everything's cool.
Man, you know that saying, when the cats are away, the mice play? Well, we're the mice.
We're the mice.
I can do anything I want. I can watch television all evening.
You must do your homework before you watch television.
No problem. I've got a ton of math, but it'll be finished in record time.
Record time.
Yeah, 'cause you and your built-in computer are gonna do it for me. How you doing with those fractions, Vicky?
I have 2 problems remaining.
Only 2?
Correct.
Boy, you're doing 10 math problems in the time it takes me to do 1. You're fantastic, and I'm a genius.
I have finished.
Wow. From now on, it's straight A all the way for the big J.
I calculate your grade for this assignment at C+.
C+? That's crazy. You can't make mistakes. You're a robot.
I'm programmed to be an average 10-year-old. Average 10-year-olds make mistakes.
Well, forget it. I'm reprogramming you to give me an A. Got it?
Got it. I'll recompute.
It's better. Let me know when I have an A. Man, I've discovered the cure for common homework.
What's keeping you, Ted? Is there something wrong at home?
Who knows? The line's busy.
Oh, well, I'm sure there's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Jamie's probably just talking to some of his friends.
Oh, sure, friends. Or the fire department.
That's right, Reggie. Tell the guys I'll do their math homework for $1 apiece. And I guarantee an A. What do you mean I'm not that smart? I got brains I haven't even used yet.
You now have an A in your assignment.
Boy, sure hope there's some way you can be my roommate in college. Out of sight, Vicky.
Out of sight, Vicky.
No, come on back. Oh, well, I flipped through the channels. Answer the phone the way I taught you, okay?
Okay. Hello, this is the Lawson residence. We can't come to the phone right now. Please leave your name and number, and we'll get back to you.
Now she's an answering machine? Why didn't I think of that?
Who's on the phone, Vicky?
They didn't say.
Was there a message?
They didn't say.
Could have been that little Snoop Harriet next door just checking to see if we were home. Except she never stops talking. She can even talk underwater. Here's a good movie that starts at 9 o'clock.
You must be in bed by 9.
You've got a lot to learn, Vicky. That rule only applies when my parents are home to enforce it.
You must be in bed by 9.
What are you, a broken record? You don't tell people what to do. They tell you.
If you are not in bed by 9, I will put you to bed.
funny. And just how do you intend to put the big J to bed?
Like this. Vicky! I'm a prisoner in my own home! Vicky!
My folks didn't say I couldn't have a chocolate milkshake, so don't get on my case, Vicky.
There is no mention of a chocolate milkshake in my memory bank.
Now this is what makes going through adolescence bearable. First, you pour in some milk.
Milk.
Then you add the ice cream.
Ice cream.
And now you pour in the chocolate syrup.
Chocolate syrup.
Just a dash. And now you add the egg. Remember I showed you what an egg is?
I remember.
Be careful. The last time you crushed it. They're very delicate.
Very delicate.
Here, you better give it back. Oh, great. The object is to drink it, not wear it. Here. Forget the egg.
Forget the egg.
I'd better clean this before my folks get home. Okay. The cord's too short. Wait, I've got an idea. I'll use your electrical socket. Oops. That should do it. Okay. Not bad. Here, have a drink.
I'm not programmed to drink.
Well, then I'll program you. This is something not even a robot should miss. Drink, Vicky. This is good stuff, eh?
This is good stuff.
Say that again.
This is good stuff.
What happened to your voice?
My circuits are wet.
Oh, no. I'm going to be grounded for the rest of my life.
I do not compute the word grounded.
Hey, your voice is okay. You're all fixed.
All fixed.
There you go again. Why does it do that?
Slow drying circuits.
Please say they'll all be dry when my dad gets home.
They'll all be dry when my dad gets home. Jamie, Vicky, open up. It's me, Harriet.
Shh.
No sense pretending you're not there. I hear breathing.
I'll get rid of the little pest. What do you want, Harriet?
Well, since our fathers worked together, my parents went to the same party that yours did.
So?
So I'm bored. Let me in so we can play.
Go play with your babysitter.
I was talking to her and she fell asleep.
Figures.
Open up, Jamie, or I'm going to cut off one of my pigtails and tell my dad that you did it.
Why don't you just glue it under your chin and tell everyone you're Abe Lincoln?
If you don't let me in, I'll stand out here till I freeze to death, and it'll be all your fault. What do you say to that?
I say this. Will you do me a favor and freeze to death quietly?
If you don't want to play with me, how about you, Vicky?
Vicky doesn't want to play.
I would like to hear Vicky speak for herself. What do you say, Vicky? I say this.
load of this.
What is going on in there?
I have a feeling there's a better party here than there was at the one we were just at.
Jamie must have bolted the door.
Stop, Vicky. Who is it?
It's Mom and Dad, honey. Open the door.
Okay.
Your father said don't open the door for anybody, no matter what they say.
Yeah, and he'll be real pleased that you remembered.
Jamie, open up!
He meant anybody else but them. Now let go, or I'll tell them to take you apart and put you back in your suitcase.
Vicky, put me down!
This is so humiliating.
Jamie, what's taking so long?
Vicky won't let me open the door. You said not to, no matter what anybody says.
Just order her to open it.
Well, I can't. Her command mode has to be deactivated electronically.
Well, can you do that from out here?
No. But maybe Jamie can. Jamie,
Yeah, Dad?
I want you to go to Vicky and open the flap on her back.
Okay, Dad. It's all right, Vicky. Back off. I'm not going to open the door. Turn around. Okay, Dad, it's open.
All right, there's a red button there. Do you see it?
I see it.
Okay, press it, and Vicky's voice command circuits will be cleared.
When you hear the tone, the time will be 9 o'clock. It's bedtime.
Yeah, later. I've got to push the red button.
You must be in bed by 9.
Vicky! I got to put my parents in!
Jamie, what's happening? Did you deactivate Vicky?
No, she deactivated me!
Jamie!
Well, do something, Mr. Electronics Genius. It's freezing out here.
You know, maybe all those years of sneaking into sorority houses in college weren't wasted. Bingo, it's open. Why is it open? What have I told you about keeping the windows locked? Do you want us to get robbed?
No, I want us to get inside.
Oh, right. Here, take this one.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. Give me a little shove, honey. A little shove, honey. Mary Lou Retton, I'm not.
I give you a 6.
Thank you very much.
What?
I'll get the,
I'm gonna pay for this, Vicky. Wait till I get my hands on your red button.
All right, what seems to be the problem here?
Am I glad to see you?
Is everything all right?
No, you said you trusted me. Instead, you left me with the Incredible Hulk for a sitter.
Release, Vicky. Oh, sorry, Jamie. I guess we were just being overly cautious.
She even put me to bed with my clothes on.
Okay, Vicky, get in your cabinet.
Get in my cabinet.
Wait. Say that again.
Get in my cabinet.
What's wrong with your voice?
My circuits are wet.
Jamie?
Well, I sort of gave her a taste of my chocolate milkshake.
How could you do such a dumb thing? And besides, you know how we feel about you having those sweets.
Oh, no, don't be too angry. Look on the bright side. Robots can't get cavities.
Look, Jamie, if you want our trust, you're just going to have to earn it, huh? Because trust works both ways. Now, is there anything else you taught Vicky tonight that I should know about?
Like, did she help you with your homework?
No,
Good.
she did it all by herself. See, this way I'll get smarter faster.
Yeah, we can wait. All right, no more using Vicky for your homework. Now, did she learn anything else from you tonight?
No, not that I can think of.
There's one more thing.
Well, what's that, Vicky?
child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere. La 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 la. She's a small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. La 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 la. She's fantastic, made of plastic, microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
Ugh, this oatmeal tastes like glue.
Morning, Jamie.
Oh, hi, Harriet.
Morning, Vicky. Oh, hi, Harriet.
Hey, is that for me?
No, it's a birthday present for my mother. Can I hide it in your house? I can't hide it in mine.
Why not?
My mother will find it. She's nosier than I am. She's got a bigger nose. If your nose were as big as your mother's, you'd be top heavy and fall on your face. Fat out, Vicky. How about it, Jamie? If you hide this for me, I'll do you a favor sometime.
Promise?
If I'm lying, I'm dying.
Oh, okay. I'll hide the present in that cupboard over there.
My mother, sure hard to buy presents for. She has terrible taste and a weird body. What did you buy your mother for your mother's birthday, Vicky? I don't have a mother. Oh, then what do you buy your father for his birthday?
You were wrong, Harriet. Your nose is bigger than your mother's.
Hi! Hi, Jamie. Hi, Vicky.
Hi, Mrs. Brindle.
Harriet, what are you doing in here? You're going to be late for school.
I was just going, Mother. I thought Jeannie might invite me to breakfast.
Oh, Harriet, how rude. Here I am trying to bring you up with good manners. You keep taking after your father.
Oh, I didn't know we had company. Hi, Bonnie.
Hi, Joan. All right, now, Harriet, run along to school.
Oh, you too, Jamie. Well, you can take Harriet. Come on, hop to it.
Okay. Can I carry your books, Harriet?
Thank you.
I'll carry them in front of my face so nobody will recognize me.
He's always making jokes. He really adores Harriet.
Oh? I wonder why.
Was there something that you wanted, Bonnie?
Oh, no. I just happened to be looking out my window, and I happened to see Harriet come in here.
Harriet said her mother's as nosy as she is, and she has a bigger nose.
Harriet said that?
If I'm lying, I'm dying.
You know, Harriet was always a lovely child until she started to talk. Well, isn't Vicky going to school today?
No.
What? Well, Vicky, why aren't you going to school?
That's not in my memory bank.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you know, kids nowadays with their computer talk.
Oh, hi, Bonnie.
Well, good morning, Dad.
I was just about to explain to Bonnie that we're taking care of Vicky's education at home, temporarily.
Yes, that's right.
Well, not that it's any of my business, but I don't think it's right.
Oh, I agree.
He agrees I'm right.
No, I agree it's none of your business. A little joke, Bonnie.
Little joke, Bunny. Ha 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 ha.
Well, you know, I certainly don't mean to pry. I just have this natural curiosity. You know, Mr. Brindle, he swears that I was a cat in a former life. Oh, well, bye. Or should I say, meowie.
Now, what are we going to do about Vicky? People keep on asking questions, and we're running out of answers. They're getting suspicious.
Yeah, you're right, honey. If anybody finds out she's a robot before she's perfected, well, there goes my invention.
Well, let's face it, Ted. She needs some more programming. She's a woman without a past.
I'm a woman without a past.
I'll come home from work a little early and take care of that.
Ah, good. Well, what do I do in the meantime about Mrs. Brindle, the curious cat lady?
Put a saucer of milk by the door? Okay, Vicky, turn around. Let's give this a try. Where were you born?
I was born on the island of Mahe in the capital city of Victoria. That's why I'm called Vicky.
Mahe? Where's that?
Mahe is an island 1,000 miles east of Africa.
Why ever born in such a remote place?
Honey, the remoter the place, the better. No record of birth or anything, huh?
Oh, good thinking. But what about her parents?
An unfortunate accident took care of them nicely.
Oh, I had another terrible thought. Now, what if Vicky is with us for a long time? Well, Jamie's going to start to grow, and Vicky's going to remain the same size.
No, she won't. Watch. She doesn't even have to be plugged in. Got her wired for a remote.
Oh, Ted, that's incredible.
I can make her smaller, too.
Make her normal, please.
Make me normal, please.
Okay.
Mrs. Lawson?
Yes?
I'm Mrs. Fernwald. I'm from the Department of Children's Services. I'm responding to an anonymous report of a child named Vicky who's living here and not attending school.
Oh? Won't you come in, please?
Oh, thank you.
Mrs. Fernwald, this is my husband, Ted.
How do you do?
And this is Vicky. Won't you please sit down?
Oh, thank you. And what is Vicky's full name?
Go ahead, tell her, Vicky.
My full name is Victoria Ann Smith, but I'm better known as Vicky.
And when is your birthday, Vicky?
I was born the 9th of September, 1975. I am a Virgo with Taurus rising.
Bright little thing, isn't she?
Oh, you'd be amazed.
And what about her parents?
Oh, it's a tragic story. An accident. It's still so vivid it seems like it happened minutes ago.
May I ask what sort of accident?
A train.
A plane.
Well, you see, the plane fell on the train. It's really very sad.
It's really very sad.
She's certainly a control child.
She's just all cried out.
This is very traumatic for her, Mrs. Fernwald. Perhaps we could discuss this privately.
Oh, yes, of course. Poor dear.
Poor dear.
Vicky, why don't you go to your cabinet?
Cabinet?
I mean, cabinet. That's Francais for small room. Ooh la la.
Ooh la la, nom de plume. Run along, Vicky. You see, her parents were our best friends. And when Vicky was born, Pat and Jim wrote us a letter asking us to take care of Vicky should anything happen to them. It's almost as if they had a premonition.
Oh?
Anyway, Vicky was sent to live in a convent. So when we got the letter from the nuns telling us about the accident, well, we just opened our home and our hearts to little Vicky.
She was so lucky to have you. Of course, I had no idea when I received that anonymous phone call.
Of course not. How could you know? You were just doing your job. And thank you so much for dropping by.
Now, we'll talk about your plans for Vicky's future.
Plans? We're planning to take care of her, like her parents asked us to in their letter.
Then you'll be adopting her?
Of course we'll be adopting her.
Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, as a matter of fact, why, I think I might have an adoption application packet with me. We're in luck. I do have one. All you have to do is fill these out and supply the necessary documents. Oh, and of course I'll need those letters.
Letters?
The ones from Vicky's parents and the good nuns. Oh, they're crucial to the adoption.
Oh, of course. Well, we have them. They're in our safety deposit box, right, honey?
Right, in the bank.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Hi, Jamie.
Honey, this is Mrs. Fernwald. This is our son, Jamie.
Hello, Mrs. Fernwald.
Why, hello, Jamie. My, what a handsome young man.
Aww.
Perfect family. Oh, isn't it wonderful, Jamie? You're going to have a little sister.
A sister? Mom, are you pregnant?
Oh, Jamie, she's talking about Vicky. Mrs. Fernwald is going to help us adopt her.
You're kidding.
He's overwhelmed.
Well, there's nothing more rewarding than seeing a child adopted into a loving home. Well, I'll be going. I'll be back tomorrow to pick up those letters. It was very nice meeting you all.
Bye.
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 Perfect.
I think we just adopted a robot.
It's crazy. How are you going to do this, Dad?
I mean, where are we going to get all these documents that we need for Vicky?
Honey, there are places that can copy any document and make it look like the real thing.
That's illegal.
Now, it's just for people, not for robots.
I hope so. Or we'll be making license plates that look like the real thing.
I am finished.
Perfect.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi, Jamie.
What's going on?
Oh, your father programmed Vicky to write those letters that we need. From her make-believe parents and the nuns.
In different handwriting, of course.
Man, she could be the world's greatest forger. How about whipping me up a few $20 bills, Vicky?
How about me whipping up the seat of your pants, Jamie?
Well, we've got everything that we need. I hope. I'll get her. Oh, Mrs. Fernwald.
Hello.
Come in.
Well, I hope you don't mind my coming in your back door, but your nice neighbor, Mrs. Brindle, told me you were in the kitchen.
Did she also tell you what we had for lunch?
Tomato soup and cucumber sandwiches.
We have all the papers ready, Mrs. Fernwald. The letters from Vicky's parents and from the wonderful nuns.
Oh, excellent. Why, you've certainly been forging ahead.
That's the correct word, forging.
Well, I'll get these documents filed, and you're on your way.
Great.
Oh, I almost forgot. To save you the trouble, I made an appointment for Vicky's physical.
Vicky's physical?
Oh, we have to have it. Dr. Elliott works on a lot of our cases. Would tomorrow at 3 be convenient?
3?
Dr. Elliott's quite famous in the medical profession. He makes house calls. Bye.
Bye.
I must have been nuts to think we could adopt a robot.
Cheer up, Dad. Maybe Dr. Elliot won't notice Vicky's a robot.
Won't notice when he looks down her throat and sees microchips where her tonsils ought to be? Maybe we ought to forget the whole thing and dismantle Vicky.
Dismantle Vicky? Oh, no.
Dismantle Vicky? Oh, no.
Hey, I've got an idea. Why don't we dismantle Harriet instead?
Oh, Ted, will you hurry up? Dr. Elliott's going to be here any minute.
Yeah, I'm coming. Okay, we're all set. Jamie, get in here.
Oh, Jamie, you look so cute.
That does it.
Wait a minute. You said you'd do anything to save Vicky.
Yeah, okay. But how about easing my embarrassment with a raise in my allowance?
I just gave you a raise 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know, but that was before I looked at myself in the mirror.
All right, here we go.
Go to your cabinet.
Right.
Not you, Vicky. Move.
Okay.
Mrs. Lawson?
Yes, Dr. Elliott?
Indeed.
Oh, well, good. Come on in.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much for coming to the house.
No problem. It was on the way to the golf course.
Hi, I'm Ted Lawson, and this is little Vicky.
What a pretty little girl. Now, open wide, sweetheart. Oh, I can see you've got a real heartbreaker here.
She's something special, all right.
Don't try to talk, honey. Just keep that thermometer under your tongue. Now, we're going to listen to that little heart of yours, Princess. Ooh, what a healthy little girl. Look at those broad shoulders. Normal. Good. With eyelashes like those, you could grow up to be a Miss America.
Not if I could help it.
She's something of a tomboy.
I'm sorry, that's my office. Can I call them?
Oh, certainly. The phone is right over there on the desk.
Oh, thank you.
Dad, Vicky's shoes are killing me.
Hang in there, Miss America.
Just be glad she doesn't wear a training bra.
I'll be right there. I'm sorry, but I have to be going.
Emergency, doctor?
Yes. If I'm not at that golf course in 10 minutes, they'll tee off without me. I think little cutie pie here is in fine shape. So long, sweetheart.
Yeah! How gross can I be? Wearing girls' clothes.
Oh, don't get too upset, Tootsie. I mean, Dustin Hoffman almost won an Academy Award for doing it. Woody didgy baby.
Oh, for me. You know, this is my 63rd adoption ceremony.
Well, we couldn't have gotten this far without you, Mrs. Fernwell.
Oh, well, mind you, the court hearing isn't for several months, but that's just a formality. For all practical purposes, you can now consider Vicky your daughter.
Yoo-hoo! It's me!
Oh, great. Just what we needed. Miss Kitty Litter of 1985. Coming.
Oh, this is so exciting.
Do come in.
Oh, Well, I just happened to look in the window and saw the balloons and the flowers, and then Harriet told me that she had hid my present in here. It is so neighborly of you to give me this surprise birthday party. And you don't even have to yell, surprise!
Bonnie, this party isn't for you. This party's for Vicky.
Oh?
It's her birthday, too. I wasn't even invited.
Nope, it's not her birthday, and you're still not invited.
No, Bunny, you see, we've legally adopted Vicky. Well, with the help of Mrs. Fernwald here.
Adopted her. Oh, this is wonderful.
Yes, and could we get on with the ceremony?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, of course. May we stay?
Wouldn't be the same without you.
Dear ones, this placement ceremony shows that the state is satisfied, and so am I, that the Lawson family will give Vicky Ann Smith everything that she needs to grow physically, mentally, and spiritually.
Oh. This is so touching, and it could never have happened without my anonymous phone call. Well, I thought it was my civic duty, what with all that's going on with children these days.
Well, she's got a point, Ted.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, all's well that ends well.
Indeed. And congratulations.
Yeah. Congratulations, Jamie. Ah, what'd you do that for?
Now I'll need distemper shots.
Vicky, dear, how do you feel about all this?
Now I won't have to be dismantled. Why don't we dismantle Harriet instead?
She's a small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere. La 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 la. She's a small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. La 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 la. She's fantastic, made of plastic, microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
One, two,
Your father wants you.
9, 10.
You skipped numbers 3 to 8.
Hey, mind your own business.
Learn how to count.
Don't get bossy. Just because you're my sister now doesn't change our master-slave relationship. That'll do it. Look at that. Frightening, isn't it? Now the other one. Eat your heart out, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Boy, lifting these weights makes you strong.
makes you strong.
Wow! That's what I call pumping iron.
Okay, how's that? Any clearer?
Oh, it's much clearer.
Great.
But now the picture's only 2 inches high.
Oh, yeah. Strange, but true.
Hello, Mrs. Lawson. Remember me? Olivia Fernwald.
Of course, the nice social worker that helped us with Vicky's adoption.
Yes, Pumpkin? Hello.
Hello. I'm here as part of the usual follow-up on adopted children. Make sure that they're happy in their new homes.
Well, Vicky's having the time of her life.
Oh, she just loves it here.
Good. I'd like to talk to her if I may.
Of course.
Our pleasure.
Can I do it inside the house?
Oh, of course. Whoa. Come on in.
Thank you. Tell me, how is Vicky doing in school?
School?
Well, she hasn't been to school yet.
No? May I ask why not?
Measles.
I beg your pardon?
Chicken pie. The poor kid, if it's not one thing, it's another, you know?
Yes, she's very frail.
Mom, Dad, watch! You got to see this. Come here, Vicky.
Did you say she was frail?
Those are fake weights, you know, styrofoam. Here, I'll take that, Vicky.
Oh, Ted, you comedian. He's just the life of the party.
Oh!
Mrs. Fernwell, you remember our son?
Hi. Hello, Jamie. Oh, Vicky. Oh, I hear you've been ill. How do you feel, dear?
I feel like this.
She's another comedian.
Oh, like father, like daughter.
Jamie, take Vicky to her room so she can lie down and rest.
Right. Come on, Vicky.
I do not lie down and rest. I stand up in my cabinet all night with my eyes open.
She a funny kid or what, huh? Sleeps with a Joan Rivers doll. Can we talk, you know?
Well, she seems to be feeling a little better.
Well, I'm quite concerned about her schooling. Now, she has to go as soon as possible, or else have a tutor at home.
Don't we have any other choices, Mrs. Fernwald?
Yes. We can take Vicky away, or you can go to jail.
We'll get the tutor.
Excellent. And I may have just the man for you, Donald Corbett. I'll call him and see if he can pop by tomorrow, if that's all right with you.
Oh, the sooner the better.
Good.
And thanks for taking such an interest in Vicky.
It's all part of my job.
Ow. Oh. Oh, this is great. First we have to adopt a robot, now we have to educate it. What next?
Well, let's just hope she doesn't meet another robot and want to get married.
Oh. Joan? Joni!
Johnny!
Yeah, oh.
Honey, remember, one of us has to be with the tutor and Vicky at all times.
Okay.
I'll remember, honey.
Not you, this honey.
That's probably him. Okay.
Mrs. Lawson?
That's right. Mr. Corbett?
Correct. Now that the niceties are over, shall we get down to business? I take it you are Mr. Lawson?
That's right.
You can take it that I am Vicky.
I figured that out already. Your size gives you away.
I'm programmed to be an average 10-year-old child.
Kids, boy, are they into computer talk these days.
Would you like something, Mr. Corbett? Coffee, tea?
No, thank you. Caffeine keeps me awake. And if you have a dull child, I can catch a few winks. Shall we begin? I would like to establish the level of Vicky's intelligence, or lack of it.
Oh, Vicky's pretty smart.
I'll be the judge of that.
He'll be the judge of that.
Well, at least we shall start out on the right foot.
Start out on the right foot.
She's a bit of a comedian sometimes.
I am not amused. Sit, Vicky. Now, Vicky, I want you to read the first chapter of this textbook while I discuss the terms of my possible employment with your fortunate parents. Now, my working habits are... What is the child doing?
She just loves to count pages.
Right, Vicky?
No, I read the first chapter.
What?
I forgot to slow down her scanner.
What was that?
He said you have a very nice manner.
Oh, yes, I have. So, you read the entire chapter, you say?
Yes, I say.
Well, then, you can undoubtedly tell me what you read.
I can undoubtedly tell you what I read. American History, 5th grade by James Plummer. Copyright 1983. Library of Congress Catalog Publications Data. PS 3452782.
That's enough! This is absolutely amazing.
Just a lucky guess.
Lucky guess? She's memorized it word for word. Vicky, read chapter 2.
Read chapter 2. I have read chapter 2.
Incredible. Vicky, when did Columbus sail to America?
Under the patronage of Queen Isabella and King Ferdinand of Spain, Christopher Columbus set sail for the East Indies in 1492, despite prevailing superstition that the earth was flat.
That's enough! Word for word, again. That proves it beyond any doubt. Mr. and Mrs. Lawson, this is not a normal child.
What do you mean, not normal?
She's a prodigy, a child genius.
Oh, no. You're giving her too much credit. She's just an average, fairly dumb kid with fast eyes.
Mr. Lawson, you don't realize what we have here. I shall begin tutoring her tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Isn't that kind of sudden?
We mustn't waste time. She's a flower waiting to bloom, and I shall be her gardener. Until tomorrow, Vicky.
Until tomorrow.
No! Good heavens, you're strong.
Eat your heart out, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
This is simply amazing.
Mr. Corbett.
No, I cannot wait to tell the scientific and academic community about her.
Mr. Corbett.
No. Goodbye, you adorable little brain, you.
Honey, we can't let this guy in the house. I mean, sooner or later, he's going to find out Vicky's a robot.
I am a child genius. You don't realize what we have here.
Vicky.
No.
No. One more adjustment, and the new Vicky will be ready for her tutor, Mr. Corbett.
Oh, Ted, I hope this works.
It has to. The last thing this family needs is a child genius.
Remember that the next time I bring home my report card.
Oh, that's him.
Okay, we'll see how brilliant he thinks Vicky is now. Go.
Oh, please come in. Nice to see you.
Of course it is. Mr. Lawson?
Hi.
And how is my brilliant Vicky today?
I am an adorable little brain.
You certainly are, and you have one of my most endearing qualities, a total lack of modesty.
Mr. Corbett, this is our other child, Jamie.
I'm not a child genius, but what I lack in brains, I make up in personality.
How unfortunate. Well, I'd like to get started. Sit, Vicky. Could we be alone, please?
If you don't mind, Mr. Corbett, Vicky is very shy, and I think she'd be more comfortable if we were present.
So would we.
As you wish. You might even learn something, for which I would charge extra, of course.
Of course.
Jamie, you can run along.
Thanks. I wouldn't want to be accidentally overeducated.
All right now, Vicky. First, I would like to review what you read yesterday. As if I have to. Vicky, who was Christopher Columbus?
She was an Italian explorer.
She? Don't you mean he?
He, she. It's hard to tell in those crazy outfits.
Vicky, how many ships did Columbus have?
1,492.
Oh, now, Vicky, he had 3 ships.
No, he had 3 children with Queen Isabella called Nina, Pinta, and Maria.
I don't understand this. Vicky, why did Columbus set sail for America?
To prove that Queen Isabella was flat.
What's going on here? She is totally confused.
Well, we tried to tell you yesterday, Mr. Corbett. Sad to say, but Vicky has a learning disability.
What kind of learning disability?
Well, she can absorb anything she reads, but she can only retain it for a short period of time.
Oh, this is terrible. This is a tragedy. This was going to make me. Well, under the circumstances, I don't see how I could tutor her.
Right.
Well, we thought not. That's too bad.
Yes. I could have made history with that child. What a loss to the world.
What a loss to the world.
You know, Vicky is a most unusual case. And frankly, what you need is a tutor who is very special, unique, brilliant, a man at the top of his profession. Wait a minute. I'm describing me. This is a challenge, but I shall rise to it. I do not have a gigantic ego for nothing. See you next week, Vicky.
See you next week.
History begins Monday.
Oh, Ted, we just keep on getting in deeper and deeper.
Wait a minute, I've got an idea. Oh, boy, do I have an idea.
Oh, boy, do I have an idea.
Listen, Vicky, it's because of you we're in this mess, so butt out and go to your cabinet.
I'm batting out.
Honey, why didn't I think of this before? Now, when you were in college, what were you studying?
Boys?
You were studying to be a teacher.
Well, right, I was going... Oh, no, wait a minute. I know what you're thinking, Ted, but I never did take my test for the teaching accreditation.
Why not?
Well, a little thing called our honeymoon got in the way.
Oh, yeah. And I gave you an A in Honeymoon 101.
I remember.
Honey, you can be Vicky's tutor, and our school problems are over. I'll call the Board of Education and find out when they're giving the accreditation test.
Oh, Ted, I haven't studied in over 10 years. I don't remember any of that stuff.
So you'll cram for it. We'll stall Corbett till then. Honey, this is our last chance. Please.
Well, okay.
Okay, now, Mom, if a rectangular field is 25 feet longer than it is wide, and the area is 3,750 square feet, what are the dimensions of the field?
50 by 70.
50 by 75.
Are you sure?
A child genius does not make mistakes.
What's the next question, Jamie?
Mathematical postulates state that if equals are divided by equals, the results are what?
Can you give me a hint?
That's cheating.
Hinting isn't cheating, it's hinting.
My teacher doesn't give hints.
I'm your mother. Give me a hint.
Hi, how's it going?
Mom's having trouble with her homework.
Oh.
Why don't we send her to bed without any dinner?
Oh, Ted, there's so much to learn.
Well, stay with it, honey. You know, you still got a few days before the test. And I will be making dinner tonight, so you don't have to interrupt your study.
Oh, thanks.
Mom, can't you interrupt your studying just this once? I've tasted Dad's cooking.
Thanks, Jamie. Go get washed up, all right?
Okay. Come on, Vicky.
I don't wash.
You're also lucky you don't eat.
Get out of my kitchen. Move. Oh, come on, honey. Keep studying. I don't want anything to bother you.
Thank you.
So what should I make for dinner?
Whatever you want.
You got it. Do we have any spaghetti?
Next to the sugar.
And the sugar is?
Next to spaghetti.
Right. Oh, yeah, here it is. The old spaghetti out. Get some out of the old box. Look at this. I mean, it doesn't fit. We're gonna need like a longer pot here.
Break it in half.
Oh, yeah. I mean, how dumb am I, huh?
Why don't I just do it?
No. Sit down, honey. I don't want anything interrupting you. I mean, I got it now. Let me set the oven for what, 350, 400? Huh? Simple. What's going on here, Jamie?
She's changing the bottle.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'll do it. Put it down, Vicky. Ow. I didn't say on my foot.
You didn't say not on your foot.
Where's your mother?
She's not back from the exam yet.
But it was over hours ago.
Hello, Mr. Lawson.
Mrs. Fernwald, what a nice surprise. Please, come in.
Hello, children.
Hello, Mrs. Fernwald.
Hello, Mrs. Fernwald.
Well, I just thought I'd drop by and see how our little student is coming along with Mr. Corbett.
Well, actually, she hasn't started with Mr. Corbett yet. He's a very fine tutor, but we may have found someone we like even better.
Oh, someone you know personally?
Yes, I met her as a baby and when I was in the hospital.
I assume this person is properly accredited.
I hope so.
Ted! Hello, everybody.
Honey, look who dropped by.
Oh.
Don't you have anything to tell Mrs. Fernwald about Vicky's new tutor?
Yes, I do. I'll be tutoring her myself, Mrs. Fernwald.
Yeah, right, honey.
Way to go, Mom! Way to go, Mom!
We're a very supportive family.
Well, I'll be going. But I will be back periodically to check up on Vicky's progress.
Goodbye.
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 Perfect family.
Honey, you did it!
Oh, barely. I had to wait around and beg the examiner to grade my paper right away. They usually don't do that.
Well, how'd you manage it?
Well, let me put it this way. Don't be surprised if he phones me for a date.
She's a small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere. La 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 la. She's a small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. La 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 la. She's fantastic, made of plastic, microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
Ted, I need Vicky.
Oh, just a minute, honey, I'm fixing her. Yeah, he's picking up some outside interference on her voice circuits. Hey, turn around, Vicky. Okay, recite the Gettysburg Address again, and I'll adjust while you're talking.
On this continent, a new nation conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal.
Ta-da!
If Abe Lincoln were alive, he'd turn over in his grave.
Okay, Johnny, she's all yours.
Oh, thanks, honey. Vicky, would you polish the coffee table over there? I've got some other things to do.
Polish the coffee table.
Oh, Ted, did you fix the leg on this end table? It was loose.
Yeah, Vicky and I fixed it together. We used super glue. Bulldozer couldn't break this thing. Solid as a rock. Right, Vicky?
Solid as a rock.
Oh, no. Ted, why'd you have to make her so strong?
Well, Vicky, take the pieces into the kitchen, will you, please?
Hi. Don't tell me. Vicky did it.
Great.
How was school today, honey?
Worst day of my life. Remember I told you about that show they're putting on to raise money for gym equipment?
Yes?
Well, today they had auditions for scenes from Romeo and Juliet. And I said, why not give it a try? I know about love and tragedy and all that stuff. I watched Dynasty.
Well, from the look on your face, looks like you didn't get the part, huh?
Oh, I got the part. I'm Romeo.
But that's terrific. Then what are you so unhappy about?
'Cause Juliet is Harriet. It's like Snow White being played by Joan Rivers.
Well, what brings you here today?
Well, it's a great day for the Brindles. Not only have I been appointed entertainment and publicity chairman for our school show, my daughter is the star. Harriet, say something in Shakespeare.
Romeo! Romeo! Wherefore art thou, Romeo?
Romeo's on his way to Cleveland.
Hold it, Romeo. Get over it.
I'd like to take a picture of the kids to put in the newspaper. Okay, Harriet, you stand right by Jamie there. You know, a little publicity might help sell some tickets.
Smile, Jamie. Walk like you're sick to your stomach.
Who's acting?
Right, big smiles now. Perfect. I'll get this on over to the newspaper.
Well, how about a picture of the proud parents, huh?
That's a good idea, Ted. I'll go get my husband, and then you can take our picture. Bye-bye.
Oh, Romeo, 'tis almost morning. I would have thee gone and yet no further than a wanton's bird that lets it hop a little from his hand. Not bad, huh? If Shakespeare were alive, he'd turn over in his grave.
Come on, Harriet. Let's get to my favorite part of the play, your death scene.
I've got a better idea. Let's stay with the romantic balcony scene. Then window. Let day in and let life out.
Farewell, farewell. One kiss and I'll descend.
Wait a minute. Where's the kiss?
This is just a rehearsal.
That's what rehearsals are for. You're supposed to kiss me on the balcony.
I'm not kissing you on the balcony or anywhere else.
Look, there's nothing personal in this. Now pucker up and let me have it. How about a hearty handshake? No way.
Hi, kids. How's it going with the two great lovers? Can I fix you a snack?
Oh, thanks.
Not me. I'll take a barf bag.
Hi, kids.
Hi.
Guess what? You kids are celebrities, huh? Your picture's in the afternoon paper. Look.
See. Oh, look, even Vicky's in it.
Can I borrow it to show my mother?
Good idea. Save her a trip over here.
Well, see you later, Romeo. Remember, practice your pucker.
Come on, Vicky. Let's go to my room and rehearse. You make a better Juliet than Harriet.
With me, he won't need a barf bag.
Romeo isn't too thrilled with his Juliet.
Ah. Well, I'm certainly satisfied with my Juliet. I'll climb up your balcony anytime.
Oh, after all these years, I still hear bells.
All right, I'm coming.
Is this the Lawson residence?
Yes, I'm Ted Lawson. Can I help you?
I'm Buddy O'Connor, the atomic comic from Kalamazoo, singer, dancer, former charm consultant to John McEnroe.
Well, what can I do for you, Mr. O'Connor?
Oh, I was just passing through town, and I happened to spot this picture in the paper. Would it be possible for me to see this little girl?
Vicky? Well, why do you want to see her?
Let me ask you a question. Did you happen to adopt her?
Yes, we did. Why?
I knew it. I knew it. It all fits.
What fits?
Wait a minute. Here, take a look at this. Take a look at this. See? Here. And here.
Wow.
See? The same kid.
It does kind of resemble Vicky at a younger age.
Are you kidding? That's her. Her real name is Mary, and I'm her father.
Her father? No, you must be mistaken, Mr. O'Connor. There's no possible way Vicky could be your daughter.
He could prove it to you.
How?
Well, I built her. I mean, we built a good home for her here.
Look, a year ago, my ex-wife wrote me that she was putting Mary up for adoption. A great mother, huh? She was even worse in our act. She started upstaging me, you know, and stealing my jokes, so...
Well, listen, we're real sorry about that, Mr.
Look, I'm not here to cause any trouble. I've been a pretty lousy parent, and I don't deserve any favors, but I'm leaving for a gig in Hong Kong in a couple of days, and I'd just like to see Mary before I go. Just once.
Mr. O'Connor, you're making this very difficult for us.
I'm sorry. Look, you don't even have to say I'm her father. I'd just like to take a look at the kid. I'll probably never see her again.
Would you excuse us for just a minute, please? Have a seat.
Oh, thank you. Hey, it's a great place.
Honey, this poor man really thinks that Vicky's his daughter.
Well, if I were him, I might think the same thing.
What do you mean?
Honey, when I built Vicky, I had her face molded from a kid's picture I got from a modeling agency. Now, I know it's a crazy coincidence, but it must be this guy's kid.
Oh, Ted.
Whoever thought anything like this would happen? Honey, if this guy makes trouble for us, it could come out that Vicky's a robot. Or worse, that we used phony papers to get through her adoption.
Right. Well, what do you think we should do?
We don't have any choice. We let him see her, and then he'll be on his way to Hong Kong.
Yeah, but what if he isn't?
Then we better be on our way to Hong Kong.
Nice smile, great personality. It's easy to see why everybody loves you, especially me.
We're back, Mr. O'Connor. We've talked it over, and we decided, yes, you can see Vicky. Why not?
Oh, great. Thank you. Thank you. When can I see my little girl?
Well, how about right now?
Vicky, would you come in here, please?
Oh, you know, I'm a little nervous. The last time I saw her, she was just a little baby. But what a great audience she was. I'd tell her a joke, and she'd wet her pants.
Well, she won't do that again.
You called me?
Oh, Vicky, yes, I'd like you to meet somebody. This is Mr. O'Connor.
Oh, she's a cutie, all right. Hi there, sweetie. Ow, 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 ow.
Stop, Vicky.
Oh, man, she is strong.
Man, I am strong.
What's with her voice? She sounds like the seatbelt warning on my Datsun.
It's just a little laryngitis, right, Vicky?
That's a great voice for showbiz.
Exactly what do you do in show business?
I thought you'd never ask. Get a load of this. Da-dum, da-dum, dum, dum. Shave and a haircut, 2 bits.
That's what you call show business?
Another critic. Look, kid, it took me years to learn how to do that. It's not as easy as I make it look.
I can do that. Shave and haircut, 2 bits.
She's fantastic.
We know. Vicky, you can go now.
Yeah, bye, sweetie.
Bye, sweetie.
No, forget it.
Come on, Vicky. Go to your room now.
Hi! Did you see the lovely photo of the kids in the newspaper? Harriet looks adorable. Of course, she looks just like me. Unfortunately, she has her father's legs. Oh, I didn't know you had company. Excuse me for barging in.
Oh, you're just the barge to do it.
This is our neighbor, Mrs. Brindle, Bonnie. This is Buddy O'Connor.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Well, how's the school show coming along?
Oh, boy, have I got problems. Our star attraction has dropped out. You know Captain Norman and his duck? Well, we can get Captain Norman, but his duck is sick. And there's nobody left at the end of the act to lay the egg.
Don't look at me.
I happen to be in showbiz, too. I sing and dance.
Oh, how clever. Now, I know what you're thinking.
What am I thinking?
That I'm going to ask you to be in our show, but I wouldn't impose. No. Still, you could be the answer to a maiden's prayer.
I've done that, too. Look, I'd really like to help you out, but I'm on my way to Hong Kong.
Oh.
Bonnie, I thought you said one of the kids' fathers was a big theatrical agent and he was going to get somebody.
Well, that's true, but Mr. Adams is out of town. He won't be back until the night of the show.
Excuse me. A big agent is going to be at the show?
Mm-hmm. His son's in the show. He plays a tree.
On second thought, dear lady, I am a sucker for a hard luck story. I'm all heart. I'll do your show.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Watch it. I chap easily.
I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. Oh, such a lot to do. Busy me. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, this is going to be great. And I'm going to put Mary in the act.
Vicky?
Yeah, right, Vicky. With your permission, of course. You know, she learns fast. I'll teach her a routine, and she can help me out.
I don't know about that, Mr. O'Connor.
Oh, please, folks. You know how tough it is for a guy like me to get seen by a big agent? This could be my big break. I'm not a kid, you know. I just look young and beautiful.
Well, look,
Now, please. Pretty please. I'll grovel if I have to. Grovel.
we really like to help you out here, but...
Thank you. I love you both. Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow for rehearsal.
Well, now, wait a minute, buddy. Bye-bye.
Everybody ready?
Oh, we're ready.
Okay, rehearsal time. Hit the music. Here comes O'Connor and a friend.
We want to be happy, but we won't be happy
lucky. I just won a trip to Borneo.
Borneo, they have headhunters there.
No wonder they told me not to pack any hats. You know, last week I worked in a club where business was really bad.
How bad was it?
It was so bad the bouncer had to go outside and throw people in.
This guy couldn't get on the Gong Show.
And speaking of my ex-wife, she cried her heart out when we divorced. You know why?
No, why?
She was hoping to be a widow. And we want to be happy, but we won't be happy till we make you happy too.
Very good.
Dynamite, huh?
Yeah, I can see why they're sending you to Hong Kong.
Why don't you take Vicky to her room, okay?
Come on, Vicky.
Well, that was very nice, Mr. O'Connor.
Yeah, I know. You know, if we're a big hit with that agent, for that big agent on the school show, I'm going to take Vicky on the road with me.
On the road?
Mm-hmm. Aren't you forgetting that she's our daughter?
Hey, she's my daughter, too. I never agreed to any adoption, and if I have to, I can get pretty sticky about it.
Well, we're just going to have to talk about this, Mr. O'Connor.
What's to talk about? You want trouble? You got it. See ya.
Just let him see her and he'll be gone, huh?
So I was wrong. No problem. Remember what O'Connor said his ex-wife did to him in his act?
Yes.
Well, wait till you see what I programmed Vicky to do to him in his act.
Thank you. We'll be in touch.
Then, window, let day in and let life out.
Farewell, farewell. One kiss and all descend.
Hast thou forgotten my kiss?
I owe thee one. Farewell, sweet Juliet.
Oh, Romeo, parting is such sweet sorrow.
Yeah, it's tearing me apart.
Oh, Romeo, thinkest thou we shall ever meet again?
Don't hold it thy breath.
Wasn't she marvelous? Oh, I think you'll agree with me that after seeing tonight's production of Romeo and Harriet, Juliet, that a star is born. And the little boy wasn't bad either. And now, for our final act of the evening, our piece of resistance. Here we have the world-famous star of stage, screen, and supermarket openings, Buddy O'Connor and friend. And away we go!
We want to be happy, but we won't be happy till we make you happy too.
Boy, am I lucky! I just won a trip to Borneo.
Borneo, they have headhunters there.
Yeah,
Don't take any hats.
You know, last week I worked in a club where business was really bad.
How bad was it?
It was so bad.
The bouncer had to go outside and throw people in.
Oh, she's fast tonight. Speaking of my ex-wife, she was broken-hearted when we got divorced. You know why?
She wanted to be a widow.
And we want to be happy, but we won't be happy till we make you happy too. Thanks for nothing.
You're welcome.
Bravissimo!
What's with your kid? She's worse than my ex-wife. She stole everything but my underwear.
We're real sorry about that, buddy.
I can't imagine what got into Vicky.
Well, she made me look like a fool. That agent probably hated the act.
Wrong. I liked it. Hi, I'm Lou Adams of the Lou Adams Agency. Kid's cute.
I stole everything but his underwear.
You ought to put her in show business. You know, you change her name, get her a nose job. She'd be okay.
Vicky, go get Jamie.
I'm sorry, Mr. Adams, but we don't want Vicky in show business.
Tonight was just for the school.
Well, you might not want her in show business, but I do. You want us, Adams, you got us.
Now, wait a minute.
Hold it. Who said us? I mean, it's the kid's act. You're just the stooge.
Stooge? Buddy O'Connor? The man who had a summer squash named after him at the Idaho State Fair? No way am I going to be a stooge for a kid. What kind of an agent are you?
What kind of an agent am I? You've heard of Robert Redford?
Are you trying to tell me you discovered him?
No, I heard of him, too. You see, I'm on top of things. The kid's cute. Terrific. Here's my card.
Well, buddy, listen now. We're real sorry.
You still got that job in Hong Kong.
Yeah. You know, maybe I ought to try a new gimmick. Like Captain Norman and his duck. Yeah, only I'll use a chicken. I'm getting tired of laying the eggs. I'll see you. Take care of the kid, huh?
Well, honey, if I do say so myself, I think I handled this problem with Vicky and Buddy rather brilliantly.
Yes, dear. Now all you have to do is work on this problem with your modesty.
Yeah, well.
I've been looking for you.
Shh, go away. I'm hiding from Juliet. She still wants that kiss.
Gotcha, Romeo. I'll take that kiss now.
No way, Harriet.
If you just kiss me on the cheek, I'll leave you alone.
You promise?
Promise.
Okay.
She's a small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, brings love